Hi, I'm Ben Chapman, Food Safety Specialist at North Carolina State University and also co-chair of the North Carolina Fresh Produce Safety Task Force. The Fresh Produce Safety Task Force is a group of dedicated individuals who look at ensuring the safety of fruits and vegetables across the state. This group is made up of retailers, regulators, researchers, and producers, everyone passionately looking at things that they can do to ensure safety. Food safety is really a big issue, with 76 million people each year across the United States getting sick and costing society somewhere around $1.4 trillion. It's something to take notice of. Let's take a look at crisis communications as a way that we can help the fresh produce industry react during an outbreak. Let's look back at a past outbreak to see how quickly information traveled around food safety. In 2006, there was an outbreak of E. coli 0157H7, which was associated with spinach. 200 people were sick in 26 states and ended up costing 4 people their lives. The United States Food and Drug Administration released information about the outbreak at 7 p.m. on September 14, 2006. By 8:30, if you were to search Google, there were already 125 stories about it. It just took an hour and a half to get that information out and to lose control of the story. During the 2006 outbreak, it was really the start of blogging. Usually, there are 200 to 400 blog posts on spinach each day at this time. The 3 days following the outbreak, there were in excess of 1,800 a day. For your industry and for people that are managing an outbreak, it is important to know where people are talking about your industry and the things that are going on. And right now, blogging is one of those avenues. Using a search engine like Technorati is a good place to start, especially if you're trying to manage an outbreak situation, to go out and find out where concerns are and who has those concerns so you can craft your messages to meet those audience needs. By September 19, 2006, 5 days after the outbreak had been announced, there was a Wikipedia entry already created about the 2006 United States E. coli outbreak. Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia where anyone can add in information about anything that they like. There are news junkies all across the world that wait for important information to come out so they can be part of the story. At the top of each Wikipedia page, there is a tab that you can click on that says Edit this page. This is important information for 2 reasons. 1, sometimes there's erroneous information that appears on a Wikipedia page. If you have more information about an outbreak or something that your industry is doing, this is a good place to add it. 2, it's important to look at Wikipedia to see where the public discussion of the outbreak is going so you can further craft your messages. This gets into another issue about needing to know where people are talking, especially around your product and your issues. In peacetime, when there isn't an outbreak, and in wartime when there is an outbreak, it's important to take a look at what's going on. Monitor your products, industry, and issues. Go to places like YouTube. Use Google News Alerts, where you can sign up for Google to send you information when new things are added about any search term you like. For instance, if you're a spinach producer, you can let Google know that anytime something new about spinach is posted anywhere on the internet, you're going to get an email. Check out things like Facebook, an online social media networking community, blogs where anybody can write stories of interest and comment about things, where food safety is a hot topic, and new things that are posted on Twitter. Twitter is a social network site where like-minded people that are interested in the same topics, can share news stories and blurbs around those topics. But the catch is the message can only be 140 characters long. So quick information moves quickly throughout Twitter, and it has to be short and to the point. It's a good thing to take a look at, especially during an outbreak, to see what people are talking about. In preparation of an outbreak or a recall, it's a good idea to already have a website dedicated, ready to go in case something happens, or at least the infrastructure to have one turned around very quickly. In March 2008, Aunt Jemima had a recall associated with some of their products. Within hours, there was already a dedicated website on the Aunt Jemima homepage telling consumers where they could go for more information about the recall on their products. It was, I think, an excellent example of a company being prepared and ready to go when problems hit them. So, what does this all mean? It's really important to be prepared for outbreaks. to have a plan to manage them. And when it comes to media and dealing with media, it's being available and also proactively getting out there with messages. Monitoring what people are saying about industry and products is very important. And using not just press releases and traditional interviews, but non-print methods, especially providing information online to get your message across. During an outbreak situation, when there is a crisis going on, it's also very important to take control of the story and not be reactive, but be proactively telling people what you do to control food safety risks, how you implement those controls, and how you know they work. Here are some websites that show companies who have been prepared to manage a crisis like an outbreak. These companies had the infrastructure in place prior to having a food safety incident and were ready to go when issues arose. Using these sites as a model and preparing yourself for outbreaks is a good move. I hope you found the information we presented today useful. For more information, including training sessions and schedules for other events, please check the North Carolina Fresh Produce Safety Task Force website, or you can contact me directly via email or phone.